Yes, are you watching my screen, girls?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so start, Lina Maria, please.
Well, I am I'm now talking about present perfect continuous.
Okay,
Use present perfect continuous. The present perfect continuous spreads an event or state that started in the past but continues in the present and might continue into the future. It does not use specific time expressions such as yesterday, last week, at 6 o'clock. The time expressions in the present continuous usually extend over our periods,
periods,
our period,
periods. I
or
miss one.
periods of time such as this week, the last few weeks, today, this morning, for 2 months, since March.
Since March.
Since March.
Okay, next.
And structure of present perfect continuous. In, in affirmative sentences, uh, with have subject plus
Plus
have
or
have
has.
or it has plus being plus verb plus ing
Ing.
plus ing plus complement.
Mhm.
And negative sentences is subject plus ha haven't in contraction or
Yes.
hasn't plus been plus verb plus ing plus complement.
Mhm.
In interrogative sentences, we are w word
WH
or
word,
question
WH word or question.
and plus had or has plus subject and plus being plus verb plus ing and plus complement.
Okay.
For example, eh, I have been studying English for 1 year.
Mhm.
That is sentences in affirmative.
Okay.
Yeah. She hasn't been eating well this week. Is
Mhm.
an negative sentences.
Negative sentence, right?
Yeah. And how long have you been living in Cartagena? This is a question. And or have you been working in this company? And possible answers could be yes, I have, or no, I haven't.
Okay, for this question, Lina Maria, how long have you been living in Cartagena? What is the answer? How long have you been living in Cartagena?
Uh, I I've been living
In
for
Cartagena, I've been or
I
living,
I
I have been living in
I
Cartagena,
I I've been living in Cartagena for
Cartagena
5 years.
for 5 years. Okay, that's the correct answer. Very good.
Yeah,
And finally,
thanks.
Thanks. Okay, so Eliani, do you have any question to Lina Maria related to present perfect continuous tense?
No, I don't.
Is it clear for you?
Yes, now it's clear.
Okay, maybe Lina Maria is a suggestion. Maybe here it's important to say what subject pronouns are with have and what subject pronouns go with has. Yes. For example,
Okay.
in parentheses, the subject pronoun I, we, and they go with the auxiliary verb have. And in
Yeah.
parentheses, the subject pronouns he, she, and it go with the auxiliary verb has, because maybe if one person doesn't know this difference, maybe this person could be a little bit confused,
Okay,
right?
teacher, sorry.
So it's important for next opportunities, next presentations, to be more specific about in what or with what subject pronouns the person is gonna use have, and which with which subject pronouns you have to use the auxiliary verb has.
Okay, teacher.
Because the other structure is correct, the grammar rule is correct, being is in all of the sentences, the main verb, and always the gerund at the end of the verb, plus the complement, depending on, it can be a complement of place, a complement of time, a complement of for, okay? So just this suggestion that I have for this presentation about present perfect continuous structure.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, but in general terms, it's clear, it's simple, right? Okay, so let's continue with you, Eliani.
Yep, I just sent you the link.
Okay, so wait for a moment. Okay, I'm gonna check. Let's see. So you send it by chat?
Yeah, so
Okay,
by
yeah,
this one.
yeah, by chat, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's verify the link. Okay. Yeah, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. So start, please, Eliani.
Okay, I'm talking about present perfect simple.
Yeah.
We use present perfect simple when a single past action has a connection with the present. For example, she has broken her arm in two places. But entonces we know that her arm is still broken now. Why haven't you dressed in something warmer? You got dressed in the past, but the clothes are not warm enough for now. So the structure, the subject plus to have plus the verb in past participle plus the complement. Bueno, to, to have or to have.
To have,
See, for
no,
example,
have or has.
have or has. For
Yes,
example,
have
she has.
slash has.
For example, she has visited the country several times.
Mm-hmm.
In negative sentences, the subject to have or have not or hasn't.
Yes, or has
Uh,
not.
um, plus past, plus the verb in past participle plus complement.
Mm-hmm.
She has not visited the country for several times.
Okay.
And in okay. Here is not. Okay,
How to
is the
change? Yes. In
it
questions, first
change.
is have or has. So this
First is
structure, yes, you
have,
have to start here. Have or has.
have plus subject plus the verb in past participle plus complement plus the question mark.
Question mark, yes. Example.
She visited the country for several times or
Okay, so
several
remember that you
times.
have to correct this structure, okay?
Yeah.
First, have or has, because when there is a question, the first word is the auxiliary verb, have or has, or
Yeah.
if it's a WH word at the beginning of the question, has to be the WH word. Okay, next one.
So there are three main situations in which we use the present perfect. Um, for recent actions, we often use the present perfect in this case when some actions or situation has an effect on the present.
Okay,
Um, for life experience, to talk about things that have or haven't happened in our lives, without referring to a specific time. So we often use ever in questions with this use and never in negative sentences.
okay,
And unfinished actions to talk about actions or situations that started in the past and continue in the present. To refer to the time the action started, we use since, and to refer to a period of time, we use for.
okay,
Examples with recent actions. So I've lost my passport, so I can get on the plane. So that means that the passport was important to the action that is happening now.
okay.
So have you finished the report yet? I haven't seen Paulo yesterday.
Today,
Sally,
today.
today,
No,
sorry.
yesterday, but today.
Yesterday no se puede.
Yeah, yesterday for
Sa-
simple past.
yeah, Sally has just gone out and we have already had lunch.
Okay, correct.
Ahora, examples with life experience.
Yes.
Um, experiences. Have you ever been to Montreal? No, I have
Montreal,
never.
Montreal.
Montreal? No, I
Yes.
have never been there. She has visited Australia. She has visited Australia
Three
three
times.
times.
Mhm.
We have never missed a flight, fortunately.
Okay.
And ha, has this team ever won a tournament?
Okay, right.
So, ahora,
Now,
unfinished actions.
yes.
We have lived here for 10 years. They have been married for 25 years. How
Mhm.
long have you worked for this company? It hasn't rained for weeks. You have had that car for ages.
Okay, so they are actions that aren't finished. Yes,
That aren't
they are
finished.
unfinished actions. They are
Yeah.
examples for unfinished actions. Correct.
So, present perfect with time adverbials. We often use the present perfect with adverbials which refer to the recent past. Um, scientists
Scientists.
Scientists have recently discovered a new breed of monkey.
Okay.
Um, we have just got back from our holidays.
Okay.
or adverbials which include the present. So far, until now, up to now, ever in questions, and yet in question and negatives. Y que va al final.
Mhm. Yes, it goes to at the end.
Um, we don't use the present perfect with adverbials to which refer to finished past actions like yesterday and
Last week, last year,
yep,
last night. Never
yep,
use present perfect tense with time expressions or adverbials that refer to the past time. Okay?
yep.
Suppose that past time it's related to events or actions that
Que ya han finalizado.
happened, okay, that are happened, okay, that have happened, or that happened in the past, and that's all. Okay,
Thank you.
thanks. Okay, very good. So, Elena Maria, do you have any question to Eliani related to present perfect simple?
Everything is clear for me, teacher.
Everything is clear? Okay, correct. So, to both of you, yes. One applause, right? Okay. Because the presentations are simple, yes, are easy, very clear, explaining the structure, the explanation with the corresponding examples, with the corresponding words or time expressions that are used in these two types of sentences. They are very similar, okay? Present perfect simple and present perfect present perfect continuous. The important thing is that you have to know the verbs in past participle. Okay, that's the most important thing, to know the verbs in past participle, because if you don't know the verbs in past participle, it's gonna be impossible to create sentences or to express ideas in these tenses. Okay, so questions? No questions, girls?
No questions.
No,
Okay,
teacher.
remember that past participles are verbs ending by ado or ido en español. Comido, bailado, trabajado, escrito, dicho. There are exceptions. Tomado, bailado, jugado, estudiado, leído, reído, okay? Or terminados en ado, trabajado, estudiado, cansado, viajado, okay? Or some exceptions when the verb changes, cuando el verbo cambia, escrito, dicho, hecho, okay. So let me see. Do you need practice about past participle tenses?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. So let me see. We are going to have a crossword that we are going to develop here about, let me see, about crosswords. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna close this one. And let's see. And let's practice these verbs in past participle. Let me see. I'm finding these ones. Let's see. I think that's here. So remember that the verbs in past participle regular verbs are the same regular verbs in past participle, okay? So they don't change, right? Los mismos verbos en pasado regulares are the same verbs in past participle.
Like travel, she has
Yes,
traveled.
travel is the same, work it is the same, watch it, study it. They
Play.
don't change, yes. Where are they? Let me see, because I had it here. But I don't find it. So let's see. Okay, um, meanwhile, we're going to talk about accidents, right? Have you ever had an accident, girls, in your lives? Have you ever had an accident in your lives?
Mm,
A car
something.
accident, but not a car
No,
accident.
no.
Okay, you have never.
With a bicycle with my
Okay, with
brother.
a bicycle. Okay, and in your case, Elena Maria, have you ever had an accident?
No, teacher.
No, with a bike or with a motorbike.
Um, no, only in the chicken, in the kitchen.
Okay, in the kitchen. Okay, that maybe you have cut your finger. Yes,
No,
with the knife. No,
a born
burn.
quemadura.
Ah,
Mm,
okay, okay. You
yeah,
have burned.
I can
Oh, you have burned. Oh my
see
God! Wow,
it,
you have burned your arm.
yeah,
Wow, with the hot oil, aceite caliente, or with a pot, or how?
yes, yes. I
Oh my
was
God.
fritando. No sé, how do you
Frying,
say?
you
Frying.
were frying. You say, I
Yeah, I
was frying.
was frying uh, chicken, and,
Yes.
and then I uh,
The pan,
the
the sartén, the oil,
yeah,
el aceite,
yeah,
the oil was very hot.
yes,
Oh my God. And you burn your arm.
yes.
Oh my God. Okay, okay, right. So I'm gonna share with you one video, okay, related to explanation about how to express an accident, okay, speaking English. So let's look at this. Okay, can you see my screen? Not yet? Okay, I'm gonna.
No, teacher.
Okay, wait.
Hello, my name is Ronnie. Today I'm going to teach you about bad things.
Are you listening?
Yes, we are.
Okay, okay.
Hello, my name is Ronnie. Today I'm going to teach you about bad things called accidents. Accidents happen. Oops. Accidents are things that you can never plan, and they happen not for any reason, maybe, but you can never plan an accident because it wouldn't be an accident. A lot of people, when they tell me about an accident, get the grammar a little bit wrong, and it's funny. Some people say, for example, a car My car attacked a tree. Wow, that tree attacked my car. That's a crazy zombie tree. You cannot say that. A tree cannot get out of its roots and it cannot walk around and move. The top part of the tree can move, but it's not going to attack your car, I promise, unless it's possessed. So, today's lesson is accidents. We have things that happen to you or your body, and things that happen in a car when you are driving carelessly. The first one is about your bones. Now, bones, or bone, are the things in your body that are very hard. Bones are hard, and they are very difficult to break. You have, I don't know how many bones in your body, lots of bones in your body, and they're the hard part inside your body. You can, however, break them with enough force. I broke my collarbone, right here, broke it. I was skiing down a little hill in Japan. My ski came off and smashed my collarbone into pieces.
Okay, what's the meaning of smashed? You know,
No.
smash
No,
means
teacher.
aplastar, aplastar, smash. My collarbone means el omoplato, la clavícula, yes, into pieces. Yes, she said that my ski came off. She was driving a ski and aplastó, smashed her collarbone, this bone, into pieces, right? That's the explanation. Collarbone.
It hurts. It really hurts. So I can say I broke my collarbone. Collarbone is the part of your neck here where your collar is. Um, you can break any bone in your body. So you can say I broke, which is the past of break. You can't say I break. You have to use the past tense. You can say I broke my leg. This thing's your leg. I broke my arm. I broke my toe. I'm going to draw you a picture of a toe. I can't show you my toe right now. Toe are the things, oh, here we go, on your feet. Oh, okay, this is a dinosaur toe, it's fine. The toe are the foot fingers, the things on your feet that have the toes, okay? And then on your hands, there are fingers. I know in a lot of languages, you call toes foot fingers. That's so cute! But not in English. The things on your feet are called toe or toes. The pronunciation is with a Z, but it's spelled with an S, so we say toes. And the things on your hands are, one is a finger, and plural we say fingers. Both of these sound like a Z sound at the end. So we have toes, which sounds like toes, and
Fingers.
the pronunciation only, not the spelling, is fingers for plural. So you can break your fingers, you can break your toes, or you can.
Okay, look at the pronunciation, right? You don't say toes, you say toes, like a zit, yeah, toes. And
Y fingers.
fingers, yeah, like a zit, como si fuera el zumbido de una abeja. Toes and fingers in plural, okay? Toes means the finger of your feet, los dedos de los pies. You say one toe or 5 toes, yeah? And these
Toes.
are 5 fingers in plural, like a zit sound, right? Be careful with this explanation about pronunciation because it's important for us.
You can break one of them. Um, the next one is talking about car accidents or bicycle, motorcycle accidents. Please don't have an accident. Okay? Um, So you can say, I smashed or I crashed into something. I crashed into a tree. I did that once. I was driving my parents' car and I smashed into a tree. Oops. Um, Crashed and smashed are basically the same word. You can also say hit. So crashed, smashed, and hit or collided means that you hit something. The pronunciation of these words in the past, because it is a sh, unvoiced sound, is going to sound like a t. So I smashed or I crashed into something, into a building, into a tree, into a house. Or you can also say I hit. La, 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 I hit a cat. Maybe you're driving down the street and you hit a cat. Don't hit cats. It's not very nice. You can hit a cat, you can hit a dog, you can hit a squirrel. Has anyone ever hit a squirrel? Don't hit the squirrels. The next thing that is very...
What's the meaning of a squirrel?
Eh, eh, Esas bichitas chiquitas estas.
Yeah, squirrel.
Ajá,
That
ardillas.
they eat nuts. Comen
Yep,
nueces.
ardillas.
Ardillas, right? Squirrel means ardillas, right?
very difficult for two reasons. One's a verb and one's a noun. Verb, noun. The other difficult part is the pronunciation of these words. So, if it is happening now, we're going to use the verb in the present tense. We're going to say I am or I'm bleeding. So, let's say that I cut my arm by mistake, oops, by accident, and blood, beep, beep, is dripping out. I would say I'm bleeding. This is only for now, okay? If it was past, if it was yesterday, you can say I bled. That's a hard word to say, bled. So this word is bleeding. In the past tense is bled. Past tense. And this, I told you, is now, and it's the present continuous tense. The noun is very difficult to pronounce as well. This is called blood.
Blood.
It's difficult because you have the b, l, and the and d, d, d. So it's not blued. It looks like it should be blued, but it's actually I'd spell it like this: blood. Ding, 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 ding. So blood. If you can say blah, blah, try blood. Blood is the noun. So blood is what comes out of your body, and it's red. Vampires. Do we have any vampire viewers out there? You guys like to drink blood? All right, have a cup of blood for me. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Okay, girls. So, do you have any question related to this video about speaking about accidents?
Es blood, blood,
Blood. You don't say
blood,
blood, you say blood.
blood.
Yes, blood. The correct pronunciation is blood. And the verb bleed, yes. And the past, in past, bled,
Blood.
yes. But the noun is blood.
Blood.
Yes, it's not
Blood.
like bull with double O. It's a different sound. You don't say blood, you say blood,
Okay.
right?
Blood.
Blood, yes. Okay. So now, let's see. Okay, here. Now we're going to look at this explanation about have you ever been in an accident? Let's listen to this.
Hello, this is Nudi from Korea. And today's question is, have you ever been in an accident? Well, actually, I have been in many accidents myself when I was young. For example, when I was 5 years old, I was hit by a motorcycle. The driver was very young, probably in his early 20s, and of course, I was really young at the time, 5 years old. So we were both in shock, and for a while we couldn't do anything until somebody pops up and helped us and carried me to the hospital. Because I didn't get a major injury from that accident, I think it was very fortunate, and probably God blessed me.
Okay, so she's explaining that once she has had an accident, right? When she
By
was five
motorcycle.
years old, yes, she was hit, yes, golpeada, hit by a motorcycle, right? She was really young. She was just 5 years. She was a child. So she and the driver were both in shock. And for a while, they couldn't do anything until somebody appears and helped them and carried her to the hospital. Fortunately, she didn't get a major injury. Injury significa una herida mayor, más grave, from that accident. So she said that she was really fortunate and maybe, probably, God bless her, okay, from this accident. Okay, so now English, let's learn about English vocabulary word for car accidents. So let's listen.
Lesson 1, Car Accidents. Have you ever been in a car accident? In today's lesson, you're going to learn expressions for describing different types of accidents, their causes, and results. Let's begin with the difference between a car accident and a car crash. Car accident is the most general term. It can describe any type of accident, major or minor, and it can involve only one car or two or more cars.
Okay, so there are differences between or among accidents, right? When you refer to a car accident, it's because you are involved in one car accident, and maybe in this car accident, maybe one car or two cars are involved, or maybe many cars, right? Is it clear for you, girls?
Yes,
O sea, se puede decir que tuvo un accidente de carro, pero así no se haya lastimado, no me haya lastimado yo porque
Yes.
fue el otro carro el que salió.
Yes, yes. So in this case, you say that you had a car accident. Yes. Maybe there are one, two, or more cars involved in this accident, in this situation. Okay, next one.
A car crash involves a collision when a car hits an object with a violent impact. We can also use crash as a verb. For example, the car crashed into a tree, or the car crashed into a telephone pole. Here are 4 specific types of accidents. When two vehicles crash into each other while traveling in opposite directions, we call this a head-on collision. This is one of the deadliest types of accidents.
Okay. So this is a head-on collision when two vehicles clash into each other while traveling in opposite directions. You say a head-on collision. It's called a head-on collision, right?
On collision. This is one of the deadliest types of accidents. On the other end of the spectrum is a fender bender. This describes a small accident with very minor damage to the cars involved.
Okay, fender bender, it's like a small accident, okay? And maybe there are minor damages to the cars involved. So the cars don't have a great or a major damage, but just a minor one, right? Fender bender. Cuando se tocan, simplemente when one car hits the other car, but in a decreased way, yes, in a minimum part, it is called fender bender.
When multiple cars hit each other, this is called a pile-up. Pile-ups often occur when the weather and road conditions are bad.
Okay, pile up is with when many cars hit each other, yes, maybe because of the weather conditions or the road conditions. So it's called a pile up when a lot of cars hit each other, more than 3, 4, or 5 cars hit each other.
¿Cómo sería eso en español?
Como un choque múltiple, decimos.
Ok.
Hubo un choque múltiple cuando un carro le golpea al otro y ese obviamente por el impacto le pega al siguiente, entonces se afectan, maybe 3 or 4 cars could be affected. Entonces decimos hubo un choque múltiple en la avenida, en la carretera, right? In
Okay.
English you say pile up.
Sometimes a car hits a person, but instead of stopping, the driver of the car drives away. This type of accident is called a hit and run.
So when one car hits a person, but this driver disappear, this driver is not responsible of the person who has hit and runs away. So to this type of accident, people call hit and run. O sea, golpeó y se escapó. Yes?
¿Y cómo lo usaríamos en una frase? He's a hit and run.
Maybe you can say, for example, yes, maybe he could, no, okay, let me see. In one phrase, you can say, yes, the driver hit this person, so it was a hit and run. He was a hit and run.
Ok.
Golpeó y se escapó como un carro fantasma que llaman hit and run. He is a hit and run, or he was a hit and run. He hit the person and immediately he escaped, or she escaped or run. A hit and run.
Now we'll look at 4 descriptions of accidents and learn the verbs used for talking about them. Number 1. I slammed on the brakes to avoid running over a dog.
Yes. Number 1. I slammed on the brakes. Brakes son los frenos. To avoid running over a dog. O sea, cuando freno con mucha presión, entonces queda como la marca. I slammed on the brakes to avoid, para evitar, to avoid running over a dog. To avoid hitting or hurting a dog or any animal. Yes, you say slam on the brakes. Brake means frenos del carro. Brakes. Se pronuncia igual que el verbo romper, but it's different the spelling. But you pronounce brakes the same as brake, as the verb. It means los frenos del carro. Yo frené, o sea, me tocó pegarle presionar mucho, press on the brakes, to avoid running over a dog, over a cat, over a cow, over any animal.
To slam on the brakes means to try to stop the car very suddenly, often in an emergency. In this
Okay, slam on the brakes is to try to stop the car very suddenly, maybe sometimes in an emergency.
case, the driver wanted to avoid running over a dog. The phrasal verb run over is used when a car passes over an object, animal, or person. Number 2. The taxi sideswiped a parked car and then rear-ended a van. Sideswiped means the taxi hit the side of the parked car while passing it. Rear-ended means the taxi hit the back of the van. Number 3. The driver lost control of the car and plowed into the guardrail. Inexperienced drivers can lose control of the car, especially when driving at high speeds at night or in bad weather. The phrasal verb plowed into is an alternative way to say crashed into. And a guardrail is a metal railing that is often alongside roads and highways.
Look, this is called guardrail, como los separadores. In the highways, en las avenidas, in the roads, in the principal roads, you say guardrail. So one example, the driver lost the control of the car and plowed into the guardrail. Okay, plowed into is a synonym of crashed, golpear, chocar, crashed into. When you say that the driver lost control.
Gordio, es que se dice.
Yes,
Gordio,
guardrail.
guardrail.
Yes, guardrail. Yes, you don't
Oh,
pronounce the letter U. Guardrail. Yes.
guardrail.
Number 4. Lots of cars were skidding on the icy road, and I saw one that had rolled over. The verb skid means to slide without control on a slippery surface like ice. If a car rolls over, that means it turns upside down.
So skidding es cuando se resbala because of something. For example, skid, slide without control on a slippery, una superficie muy resbalosa. For example, when the cars are driving on the ice, maybe on the countries who have seasons and it's winter, so there is a lot of snow on the roads, on the streets, so the cars skid. And roll over es cuando da el bote, cuando el carro da el bote, turn upside down. It means roll over. The car rolled over. Cuando da como una vuelta campana que llamamos y queda patas arriba. Turn upside down. It means rolled over. Okay.
Car accidents can be caused by a number of factors. Here are some of the most common. Speeding, meaning driving faster than the speed limit.
Okay, speed means the velocity. So when the driver drives so fast and that the person passed the speed limit, so maybe there can be possible car accidents, okay? Because the speed of the car is so high, more than 120 kilometers per hour, right? It means speeding, aceleración, velocidad, too much velocity, too much speeding.
Tailgating. This is when one car drives extremely close behind another car. It's dangerous because if the first car stops suddenly, the second car will not have time to stop.
So tailgating es cuando el carro va muy pegadito, un carrito al otro. So one car drives extremely close behind another car, and maybe the previous car can hit the car who is in front of it. Tailgating, o sea, muy pegadito. When the driver don't respect the distance between the cars. Siempre hay que tener un respeto en las distancias entre un carro y otro. No be so close behind the other car. It is called tailgating. Tail es cola, ¿no? Como estar pegadito al otro carro, tailgating.
The second car will not have time to stop. Drunk driving. This means driving under the influence of alcohol. To test for the level of alcohol in a driver's blood, police use a breathalyzer test.
Yes, when the driver drinks any alcoholic beverage, beer, rum, whiskey, scotch, wine, so the driver is under the influence of alcohol. Yeah. Look, driver's
So,
blood in la
so
sangre. Yeah.
teacher, so we can use that word like the accident was because of the drunk driving.
Yeah, correct. Yes, because of drunk driving, right. Debido a que estaba tomado el conductor. Yes. So when the police officers test the level of alcohol in a driver's blood, police use a breathalyzer's test, que los ponen como a inhalar para saber, in order to know what is the percentage of alcohol in the blood of the driver because of drunk driving. Yes.
Weather conditions. Rain, snow, and ice can make the roads slick or slippery. There can also be poor visibility, difficulty seeing due to fog or darkness.
Okay, so maybe some car accidents happen or occur because of weather conditions. When there is a lot of rain, like today in Bogota, next to my house, there is a lot of rain. So maybe the drivers have to be very careful because there can be some car accidents because of the rain, because of the snow, la nieve, and ice, el hielo, can make the roads slick, se vuelven muy resbalosas, or slippery. The roads, the street are completely slippery. The surface are really, really sleepy. So maybe when it's rainy, there can also be poor visibility, a low visibility. So it's difficult to see to the other cars or to see people or to see animals due to fog, debido a la niebla o neblina, or due to darkness, when it's midnight, when it's in the dark, cuando está muy oscuro en la noche. Maybe car accidents can occur because of weather conditions, difficult weather conditions. Slick or slippery means resbaloso, que está totalmente como si fuera un jabón. The roads or the streets are completely slippery.
Reckless driving. The word reckless means not careful, so reckless driving means driving dangerously, not carefully.
So maybe there is a driver, yeah, driving his car or her car, and maybe this person is distracted for any situation. So the driver is not concentrated, is not careful. So for the reason, this driver can hit another car or can hit a person or can hit an object or can hit an animal because the person is not driving dangerously, okay? Not carefully. Reckless driving. When the person is distracted, when the person is not careful, is not attentive, when is driving, when he or she is driving.
For example, people who change lanes without using the turn signal, or who drive impatiently and without careful observation or consideration. Road rage is when a driver gets angry at another driver and begins driving aggressively.
Okay, road rage, when a driver gets angry, yes, and another driver and begins driving aggressively. Como que, ay, ¿qué me pasó? ¿Qué me cerró? Entonces, rage es con una furia, ¿no? Caminar como con los ánimos subidos. So the driver starts to
Hacer,
drive aggressively and is
hacer
very
carrera.
dangerous. Yes, road rage, como furia, ¿no? Una furia en la carretera. Rage significa to be really, really angry, to be really, really furious. So it's not good that the driver drives the car with an angry behavior, yes, very furious, because if the person is aggressive, maybe this person can hit a person, an animal, or another car. Road rage, como furia en la carretera, yes? Or distractions.
Distractions are when the driver is paying attention to other things, for example, their cell phone, and not watching the road.
It's very common here in Bogota that maybe you take a taxi and the taxi driver is watching his mobile phone and is not paying attention to the road or to the traffic lights, los semáforos. So if the person is not watching the road, maybe could be risky, puede ser riesgoso, so it could be dangerous for the passengers, right? Or maybe when I am driving, I have to be very attentive. I never use my mobile phone, never use my mobile phone when I am driving. Yes, because it's very dangerous for the people and for me, for my security.
Finally, let's look at the results of an accident. We can say the car is damaged and the people in the cars are injured or killed.
Yeah, when occurs a car accident, you say that the car is damaged, el carro se dañó, is damaged, or the people in the car are injured, están heridos o lesionados, or in some cases, unfortunately, maybe the people can be killed. Pueden haber personas muertos en un accidente, especially in car accidents or motorbike accidents, the most of the time.
A more formal word for someone killed in an accident is a fatality. For example, there were 3 fatalities, or luckily there were no fatalities.
Okay, so when one person killed in an accident, in English, people call that this is a fatality. So there were 3 fatalities. It means that in this accident, there were 3 people who died, who passed away. Or when 4 to nothing, where luckily, when the people have good luck and they don't, and it doesn't occur any fatality. So you can say luckily or 4 to nothing, there were no fatalities. So there were no died people, no killed people. Okay, is it clear for you, girls?
Sí, entendí la palabra, pero ¿a qué se pasaría al español? No hubieron víctimas fatales, ¿verdad?
No hubo víctimas, exactamente, exactly, Eliani, yes. No hubo víctimas o víctimas fatales, yes. Yes, in Spanish, you can translate like this. No hubo víctimas, there were no fatalities, there weren't victims in this accident. There weren't dead people in this accident, fortunately.
Okay.
Or in buses accidents or in plane accidents, depend on the means of transportation.
One common injury in car accidents is whiplash, an injury to the neck due to the sudden impact, when your head goes forward or backwards very suddenly.
So a common injury in car accidents is whiplash, cuando la persona queda como con debe utilizar un cuello ortopédico because of the impact. You say whiplash. It's an injury that the person has on his or her neck due to the sudden impact. Cuando la cabeza go forward and backwards very, very suddenly. So this is a whiplash. You have to use one device to maintain to neck completely straight because of a sudden impact, whiplash. Okay, when the head goes forward and backward in a very sudden situation.
If someone in the car wasn't wearing a seatbelt, they could be thrown from the vehicle. This means they flew out of the vehicle and landed some distance away.
So for the reason it's so important to wear the seat belt, cinturón de seguridad, seat belt, because if the person doesn't wear it, the person can be thrown from the vehicle, puede salir arrojada, lanzada a través del vehículo. And it's really dangerous. They flew out, salen volando of the vehicle and landed y aterrizan some distance away if the person doesn't wear the seat belt. It's very, very important. If you don't wear the seat belt, the police officers can take you a fee. Te pueden colocar un comparendo if you don't wear your seat belt.
When a car is badly damaged so that it can't be driven, then it needs to be towed, transported by another vehicle, which is called a tow truck.
Okay, so when the car is damaged badly, so you can't drive your car, so you need to that your car, que el carro sea transportado por una grúa, llamamos acá, okay? And this vehicle is called a tow truck. This is a tow truck. And this car has been towed. When the car is seriously damaged, you need to take that the tow truck takes your car to the mechanics to a workshop.
Your car can also be towed if you park in a prohibited area. There's a special word for when the car is damaged so badly it can't be repaired. We say the car is totaled.
Cuando decimos que fue pérdida total, when there is a very, very big accident, so that your car is totally damaged, totally crushed, and your car can't be repaired, the people say the car is totaled. So el carro fue pérdida total. So you have to take an insurance, tener un seguro, or el SOAT to recover your car. Your car is totaled. And it's a serious, serious accident. You say that the car is totaled.
Total.
Finally, if the occupants of the car were shaken but unhurt, it means that they were emotionally agitated, shaken, but they had no injuries.
So when the passengers or occupants of the car were shaken, o sea que tuvieron como un impacto, fueron como agitados, pero no están quemados, no están heridos, but unhurt, no están lastimados. The people say that the occupants are or were emotionally agitated or emotionally shaken, but they had no injuries. No se tienen, cuando no se tienen lesiones, cuando no se tienen heridas, you say that the occupants of the car were shaken or were agitated, but with no injuries.
Unhurt. You've finished lesson 1. Now do the exercises accompanying this lesson to practice the vocabulary you've learned.
Okay, so now we are going to develop some exercises related to this vocabulary, okay, about car accidents. So are you ready? Lina Maria, you are so silent. Lina, Lina, are you listening?
Yes, teacher, I read.
Okay, you are ready? Okay, so let's go to develop these exercises in order to learn, practice, and acquire vocabulary related to accidents, especially car accidents.
Lesson 1. Car accidents. Have you
Okay, wait for a moment. Okay, so here. Okay, here. So pronunciation practice, pay attention.
pronunciation practice? Listen and repeat. Car accident.
Repeat, please.
Car accident.
Yeah, car accident.
Car crash.
Lina?
Car crash.
Yes.
Head-on collision.
Eliani?
Head-on collision.
Yes.
Fender bender.
Lina?
Hendon Bander.
Fender bender. Yes, fender bender. Now,
Pile up.
Eliani?
Pile up.
Yeah, pile up. Yes.
Hit and run.
Lina?
Hit run.
Hit and run. Hit and
Hit,
run.
hit and run.
Slam on the brakes.
Eliani?
Slam on the brakes.
On the brakes. Slam on the brakes. En los frenos. Yes.
Run over.
Lina?
Run over. Over.
Run over. Yes, run over. Yes.
¿Qué es lo que significa, teacher?
What is run over? When the car hits any animal or any object or any place,
Ah, ok, sí, sí. Ya.
can run over. Run over a dog, run over an object, run over a house, a door, an object.
Sideswiped. Rear-ended.
Rear
Lost
ended.
control.
Yeah, lost
Lost
control.
control.
Plowed into.
Fall
Plowed
into.
into.
Skid.
Skid.
Roll over.
Roll over.
Yes.
Speeding.
Speeding.
Speeding, velocity.
Tailgating.
Tailgating.
Mhm.
Drunk driving.
Drunk driving.
Driving.
Breathalyzer test.
Breathalyzer test.
Breathalyzer test.
Weather conditions.
Weather conditions.
Slick.
Slick.
Slippery.
The street is like a salt. Slippery.
Slippery.
Poor
El patio.
visibility.
Poor visibility.
Poor visibility.
Reckless driving.
Reckless driving.
is when you are not concentrated.
road rage,
You are aggressive driving.
road rage,
Road rage.
distractions,
damage,
Distractions.
damaged,
Damaged.
injured,
injured,
Injured.
killed,
Killed.
killed,
fatality,
Fatality.
fatality,
whiplash,
whiplash,
thrown from the vehicle,
thrown from the
Vehicle.
vehicle,
Vehicle.
towed,
Tow.
towed,
tow truck,
Tow truck.
tow truck,
totaled,
Total.
total,
shaken but
Yeah.
unhurt,
shaken but unhurt,
Yes.
unhurt,
Shaken, but unhurt. O sea, quedaste como agitado, yes, because of the impact, but unhurt, no injured, sin heridas, sin daños. Now, quiz one, car accidents. Choose the best word to complete each sentences. Are you ready? Number one, after the accident, both cars had to be to repair shop. A,
towed,
plowed, B,
D,
towed, or C, rear-ended.
towed, the second
Towed,
one.
towed. Okay, at the end, you are going to know if, the checking of the question. Question two, Lina Maria. We got a flat tire after over some broken glass. Flat tire es una llanta pinchada. Flat tire.
Okay.
After running over, flowing over, or rolling over some broken glass.
Maybe flowing.
This one, flowing. Do you agree, Eliani?
No, I don't. It's running over.
Okay, so Eliani says running over. What do you say, Lina Maria? Do you agree with Eliani?
Uh, okay.
Look here. You said run over. Yes, look. Look at
Ah,
this word. Yes,
Que
run
yo
over.
pregunté que no me acordaba.
Yeah, run over. Okay. Question three, Eliani. Two people were in the accident. Totaled, injured, or damaged?
Injured.
Injured. Okay. Now, Lina, question four. During the snowstorm, durante la tormenta de nieve, snowstorm, there was an 8 car on the highway, en la avenida, on the highway. Head on, pile up, or roll over. When there are many cars, that one car hit the other car, and this, the other car, and the other one.
letter B.
Pile up. Very good. Pile up. Correct, Lina. Excellent. Liani, question five. Was your car badly damaged? No, it was just a fender bender, hit and run, or whiplash.
I don't remember what is whiplash, but I think it's fender blender.
Okay, remember whiplash is when you are driving your car, or maybe there are occupants in the car, and maybe the car has a crash and your head goes forward
Ah,
and goes backwards. Okay, so this is a whiplash. Quedas, necesitas como un cuello ortopédico. Yes, this is whiplash. But you say that is fender
fender
bender.
blender.
Okay, well, just a little
Car accident.
damaged. Yes. Number six, Lina. After 10 beers, poker, Club Colombia, William was arrested for driving on his way home from the bar. Rage, poor, or drunk? After 10 beers.
Drunk, no?
Yes, drunk driving, correct. He was drinking alcohol, so he was arrested. Question 7, Eliani. One of the victims wasn't wearing her seat belt and was from the vehicle, shaken, thrown, distracted.
Thrown.
Thrown, yes, lanzado, thrown from the vehicle. Vehicle. Okay, this one. Okay. Lina,
Mm,
question 8, Lina. When a child ran out in front of the car, I on the brakes. I threw, I lost, I slammed.
and I lost.
Lost means perder. Look at this
No.
information. With brakes.
Okay,
Yeah. Slam on the brakes. Cuando tienes que presionar los frenos rápidamente to stop the car. Letter C? Yes, Lina?
yeah, yeah.
I slammed on the brakes. Question 9, Eliani. Be careful. It is snowing and the roads will be reckless, slippery, or damaged.
Slippery.
What's
Resbaloso.
the meaning of slippery? Resbaloso. Parece como un jabón. Slippery. Very good. It's an adjective. Slippery. Very good, Eliani. Question 10, Lina. The motorcycle ran a red light and into the side of a bus.
Crash,
Crushed, injured, or
crash,
raged? Crushed.
crash.
Excellent. Very good, Lina. Question 11, Eliani. My teenage son was caught. He was going 80 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone. Fasting, speeding, or crashing?
Speeding. Excediendo velocidad.
Speeding, yes. When you exceed, yes, overpass the speed limit, the velocity limit. Lina, question 12. I had to pay for the damage after another car in the parking lot, skidded, tailgated, or sideswiped.
I think it's letter C.
Sideswiped. Do you agree with Lina, Eliani?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I
What
just
do you
know
think?
that the letter B is not
Yeah,
the
yeah,
correct.
yeah.
But skidded, I don't know what means that.
So I had to pay for the damage after another car in the parking lot, skidded or sideswiped.
Mm,
What do you say? Who votes for skidded? ¿Quién vota? Who votes for skidded?
I don't know.
Lina, do you vote for sideswiped or for skidded?
And the for side size is for size.
Letter C? Sideswiped?
Yeah,
So this
size.
one? Yeah? Democracy,
Yes.
please. Yes. Okay.
I
Once you are
Ay, era
finished,
la última.
yes, click the button below. Any times you have not completed will be marked incorrect. So get the results. Very good. Toad. Number one, it was toad. Number two, running
Was
over.
wrong.
Correct. Number three, injured.
Injured.
People injured. Correct. Number four, pile up when there are
Love.
many cars. Correct. Number five, correct. Fender
Bender,
bender.
bender.
Just a little damage. Number six, drunk
Wrong.
driving when the person drinks alcohol. Number seven, correct. Thrown from the vehicle when you don't wear your seat belt. Number eight, slammed on the brakes. Yeah. Number nine, slippery when the road is slippery. Number 10, crashed. Very good. Number 11, speeding. And ta 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 ta, number
Ah.
12. Yes, very good. Side sweeper, como por un ladito le pegaste al otro carro. Side sweeper, very good, Lina Maria. Very good, Eliani. Excellent. Okay. So, do you have any questions related to this vocabulary, specific vocabulary about car accidents?
No, I don't.
No questions, Lina
No
Maria?
questions.
no
No
teacher. I don't have
questions?
questions.
Okay, so is this vocabulary interesting for you to learn this type of vocabulary?
Yes, it is, but we need to
Yes.
memorize many
Yes,
of
you
them.
need to practice, yes. Don't worry because for next class is our final class. Next
Ouch.
Thursday is our final class, okay? So you will have the opportunity to practice this in the homework that you are going to prepare. So don't worry, right? Okay. Now let's see. Let me see. We're going to have a practice. Okay, now wait for a moment. This one, accidents and injuries. So it says, hurt my back, bang your head, cut my finger, slip on ice, crash your car, break a leg, fall off your bike, burn your hand, trip over the dog, or trap your fingers. So number one, you have to complete with which one of these expressions. Any volunteer who tells me number one?
The streets are very icy.
Icy, con hielo. Yeah,
Be
icy.
be careful. Don't sleep on ice.
Don't sleep on ice. Okay. Now, Lina Maria, number two.
Um, you
What do you say? Which option can be the correct one? If you
you
write it
you
so quickly.
you crash your car.
No.
Crash your car. Look, if you write the verb write,
Right. We ride a bike. So fall
Yes,
off your bike.
or a motorbike.
Yep.
So, Lina, it's not crash your car, it's another one. Analyze.
Okay. You fall off your bike.
Very good. Fall off your bike. Yes, caerte. Fall off your bike. Yes. Now, Eliani, number 3.
You are driving. You are driving too fast. You are going to um, crash your car.
Crash your car. Well, number 4, Lina. Read it. Lina.
You are driving too fast.
No, Lina, la siguiente.
Lina, this one. Number
Okay.
4.
Tommy.
Our dog is always in the middle of the corridor.
Corridor. Corridor.
Corridor. One day,
I'll
I'll trip over the dog. No.
trip over the dog. Yes. Number 5, Eliani.
Walk slowly or
Walk.
you
Walk.
walk.
Remember, walk.
Walk. Walk slowly or you um, uh, break a leg, maybe. Or
Recollect. Maybe. Okay, we're going to continue. And then maybe you can make some changes. Number 6, Lina Maria.
Lina.
Lina. Lina. Where are you, Lina?
¿Será la señal?
Maybe, could be. So you, Eliani, please.
You, if you hold the door like this. Uh, mm, mm, trap your fingers.
Maybe, yes.
Como que te vas a lastimar los dedos, que te vas a atrapar, algo
Yes,
así.
machucarte, trap. Yes,
Okay.
trap your fingers. Number 7, Lina is again with us. Lina. Do you hear me, Lina? No? So number 7, Eliani.
I was making a sandwich when hmm, when I mm, mm, put my finger.
Yes. Put my finger, yes. Number 8,
I was lifting. What does it mean?
lifting, cargando una caja. Lifting a
Uh,
box. Cargar.
I
It's a
was I
synonym
was
of carry.
I was lifting a box when I hurt. Uh,
Yes.
hurt my back.
Yes. Me lastimé mi espalda.
Por estar,
Hurt my
porque
back.
era muy
Yes.
pesada de pronto.
Yes, maybe the box could be really
Eh,
heavy when I hurt my back. Yes. Is Lina again with us? No?
Yes,
Lina?
teacher.
Okay, Lina. So let's continue with this one, number 9, please.
This ceiling is too low. Be careful.
Okay, ceiling means techo, pero falta aquí una I de puntico. Ceiling is too low, muy bajito. Be careful, don't
Don't in. Don't bang your head.
don't bang your head, this.
Yeah.
Okay, don't bang. Bang es estallar, yes. Don't bang your head. Golpearte. Bang your head. And number 10, Eliani. Okay, Lina, again, Lina, please.
Be careful. The water is so hot.
The water is so hot. You'll
You burn your hand.
burn your hand.
Your hand. Yeah.
Your hand. Okay, so let's finish. Let's check your answers. Okay,
oh,
10
yeah.
over 10, very good. All of them are correct. Very good. Okay. Now let's see another. Okay, you are going to complete with one of these verbs, yes, vocabulary. Complete the sentences with the words below. You may need to make some changes. So, number 1, you have Frederick is the tallest man I've ever seen in my life. He's going to his head on the door. So which one can you say?
To Sprain fue la que dijimos anteriormente.
Spray es pero como un esguince, remember?
Ah,
Spray your ankle,
sí, sí. No,
so it's
definitivamente
not
esa no.
spraying.
I think it's break.
Break his head on the door, romperse su cabeza en la puerta. No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. What about hit?
Pegarse, se va a pegar.
Golpearse. Yes? Hit. Oh my God, wait. Hit.
Hit
Yes? His head
on the
on
door.
the door. Okay. Number 2, Eliani, please.
I hit my arm on a shelf, and now I have on it. It's all in a purplish black.
Purplish black color now. Como un morado,
So
¿no? So,
it's a bruise. Bruise.
you have a bruise. Okay, correct. Number 3, Lina.
Eh, mm, Maria.
Mariah.
Mariah. Face. her scalp when she was ironing her hair.
Scalp means cuero cabelludo. Cuero cabelludo. Scalp.
Um,
Cuando ella estaba planchando, when she was ironing her hair.
maybe burn, burn,
Bird. Yes, maybe bird.
Quemarse.
Yes. Number 4, Eliani.
Be careful with the cat's nails. They can your arm. Scratch, me imagino.
Correct.
Scratch.
Scratch. Yes. Arañar. Rasguñar is scratch. Very good. This is new vocabulary, new actions for you. Yes, for you to practice, to learn, to acquire a big quantity of vocabulary. Excellent. Number 5, Lina Maria.
Luis will face the
The
chair
chair.
if the chair if he doesn't sit properly.
Yes,
Properly. Or something.
properly.
Um,
If he doesn't sit properly in the correct way, what happened with the chair?
um, I don't sure maybe follow.
Will fall off?
I
Do
I don't
you
I don't sure.
you are not sure? Okay, if you are not sure, continue with the next one, Lina.
Don't play with the hip.
Hive means colmena. Hive, colmena.
High. Don't play with the high markers. You can space by the
By the
bees.
bees, las abejas, by the bees.
Bees they get
If they get annoyed.
high.
Si ellas se sienten
Se enojan.
molestas. What do you say?
Encima.
Eliani, can you help Lina Maria?
I think it's be beaten. Que le piquen.
But picar is this.
Stung.
Yes, biren es morder.
Morder.
Yes, stung es picar. When a
Stung.
mosquito stings on your skin, okay? Is this one? Yes. Number 7, Eliani.
The floor has been recently mopped.
Trapeado, moped.
Be careful or you will fall off. Vas a caer.
Fall off. Are you sure?
Break, trick over. I don't know. Uh,
Remember when if the floor is recently mopped, the floor is wet, maybe the floor can be slippery. So,
ay, no. Pero es que sleep, ni me acuerdo qué es.
resbalarse.
See?
Yeah,
Okay, sleep. So you will
sleep.
sleep.
Remember, slippery when the road is slippery. Maybe they can have some accidents. Sleep. Number 8, Lina. Lina.
Zendaya, Zendaya,
Zendaya's mom.
Zendaya's mom uh,
Utterly,
was
utterly,
waterly concerned for her daughter who spake while practicing for
parkour.
for maybe follow
You say that is full of? Yes, here. Number 9, Eliani.
Be careful not to. I've left some boxes in the corridor. Um,
Caerse encima, remember?
Trip over.
Yes. Now, Lina.
Mami, díganmelo. Entonces no. It is very common to space by mosquitoes in Costa Rica.
True.
Vivid, vivid, vivid.
Yes, porque las de bees, las abejas también pican, ¿no?
Ya, y de mosquitos too.
Pero este es como mordido.
It's very
I'm not
common.
sure. Okay. Number 11, Eliani.
Did you break or your ankle? Sprain.
Sprain.
But
Correct. Como torcerte. So, Luis will the chair if he doesn't sit properly. Cut or break?
Cortar o romper.
La silla. The chair.
I think
Ah,
it's break.
It's break. Yes, Lina, you're
break.
right. Okay, wait. ¿Y nos falta alguna? No.
No.
Este cut.
Parece que era solo de cascarita.
Yeah, maybe. Any change or no changes?
No changes. We are very sure. Really sure. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, no problem. Yeah, we are just checking just this exercise, the first exercise. Let's
Okay.
see.
Oh
Okay, very
my God.
good. Hit, bruise, cuando hay un morado, ¿cierto? Bruise,
Bruise,
burnt,
burn,
scratch, break the
scratch,
chair, yeah.
break.
Beestalk, las abejas, the bees, and hive es la colmena, yeah, the construction of the bees. Beestalk, picar. Be careful or you will sleep, resbalarte, when the floor is moist, cuando está recién trapeado. Fall off, correct, practicing parkour. Trip over, cuando te caes encima de algo, de algunas cosas. Trip over. Be bitten,
Bite,
mordido, yes, bitten,
bite.
by mosquitoes. And sprain, torcer, twist. Break or sprain your ankle, your leg, your elbow, your arm, right? Okay, so questions about this vocabulary?
No
related
questions.
to
No
accidents?
question, please.
No questions?
No teacher.
Okay, girls. So let's see. As homework, okay, it's gonna be similar homework to the previous one. Do you remember? The last week. So you are going to, it's gonna be a role play. Okay, so Eliani and Lina Maria, you have to prepare, yes, a role play. I'm gonna write on the chat. Yes. Okay, create a role play in which one of you is going to be the person who has crushed the car of the other person. Yes. So,
Okay. Car
may,
accident.
yes, you are going to make a conversation using the tenses, present perfect tense, right? Present perfect simple, the one that Lina Maria, that Eliani explained, and also present perfect continuous in order to practice these tenses, continuous, with WH words, and you must use a good amount of vocabulary related to car accidents. The ones that we practiced and that we learned today, right?
Okay.
So you're going to create a role play in which one of you, or Lina Maria or Eliane, is going to be the person who has crashed the car of the other person. Yes. So you have to make a dialogue, a conversation using present perfect simple and present perfect continuous with WH words. And you must use a good amount of vocabulary related to car accidents. Okay. So if you want, you
Okay.
can, no, if you want, I think that is better to use to prepare a video of the possible of the car accident.
It's another homework.
No, it's the same. It's the
Is
same. Okay, but as I know that you, Eliani, is in San Vicente Chucurí, and you, Lina Maria, you are in Cartagena. So maybe you can prepare one video, but you have to be very creative. One person can represent the other person. For example, Eliani's brother can represent Lina Maria. Yes?
okay.
Or one of your daughters, Lida Maria, you have Maria Alejandra and Alejandra, one of them can represent Eliani. Yes? So you are going to show a video of this car accident and then the situation, the conversation between the person who crashed the other cars, and you have to talk about the situation. Maybe you can say, okay, be careful, you crashed my car. And you say, what happened? Maybe because of the rainy. It has been raining a lot, estaba lloviendo mucho, it has been raining a lot, and I didn't see your car. So you are going to create a conversation
Entre
talking
las
about,
dos.
yes, between you two. Yes, it's a role play, es como un juego de roles.
entre
Role
Lina
play.
y yo creamos la conversación,
Yes, the
pero la,
conversation.
pero la
The
realizamos,
video,
digamos, pero el
yes,
vídeo lo vamos a hacer con otra, digamos, con
yes,
otra persona.
yes, yes,
O
that's
otra
it.
cosa también sería o reunirnos, no sé, hacer con una imagen y grabamos pantalla y
Yeah,
entre las
yes,
dos.
maybe. Yes, you can be very creative. The idea is that you could use technology tools, use the T's, the technology information communications, yes, tools, in order that you could represent this car accident, that you could use vocabulary about car accidents, the ones that we studied, that we learned today, and also that create a dialogue in order to practice speaking skill, to practice pronunciation,
Okay.
right? So you can be very creative. So let's fly your imagination. Yes, don't worry about flying your imagination. You can use images, pictures, a video, right? Because this is the final homework of these English sessions. Next Thursday is our final class. So the final sessions, the English sections, tienen que terminar con
Broche de oro.
todos los juguetes, okay? Con broche de oro, with gold medal, yes. And you know that you are very smart, very creative, very judicious students. I remember that I'm going to give you the points. Yo les voy a dar los puntos de esos 60 puntos. Ya les di los
Uf,
primeros. Faltan los otros. So I need that you prepare very well this homework because I'm going to have the basis of this homework in order to qualify to grade and give you the score of the points for English 2, for your subject, for your course, English 2.
okay.
Okay, so that's the final homework because as I told you, the next class will be our final class. So you are going to present your role play, your video, very complete. At least maybe you have to speak for 10 minutes, between 5 and 10 minutes. De 5 a 10 minutos, okay? So it has to be a complete conversation. You
Voy
can
a poner a hablar
prepare
a mi hermano.
you can prepare your video with a lot of tools, a lot of technological tools using pictures, using images. Yes, use as many tools, technological tools. You can do it whatever you want. And then we're going to have a listening activities. We're going to listen to different songs and to complete in the blanks. This is the funny class for next Thursday.
Okay,
Okay,
teacher.
girls. So thank you very
Okay.
much for your attention. Thanks a lot for your collaboration. So see you next Thursday at 2 p.m. Organize your because you have to have to meet, yes, a virtual meeting in order to organize everything. So do you need the links? Yes.
Maybe. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
it's better.
wait for a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna, let's see. I'm gonna send you by this chat the vocabulary. Yeah, this one related to car accident because maybe you are going to need some actions, some expressions for your conversation and for your role play next class. So let me see here in the chat. I'm gonna share with you this. Okay. Yes, I am just sending. Okay. Can you see? Yes. And another one. Let's see. Okay, here I have another one. Okay, this is another activity that you can develop by yourself because it has a lot of um, verbs and actions related to accidents, so you can practice them. These are live worksheets, okay? Okay, can you see? Different health problems related to accidents. Okay, girls, any question about the assignment?
No, teacher, I don't have questions.
Okay, correct. And you, Eliani, what about you?
No, no questions.
Okay, so good luck with this final assignment, final homework. It's a pleasure to study, to learn with you, to practice English with you. Thank you very much. So see you next Thursday, girls. Have a
Okay,
See
good
teacher.
you.
afternoon. So bye-bye. See
Bye
you next
Bye
week.
bye.
Bye-bye.
bye.
Have a good day. Bye-bye, girls.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care and blessings. Bye-bye.